Hello. You're joining us during an episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's second topic, Mina Kimes says and thinks the Baltimore Ravens are going to run roughshod over the Buffalo Bills. Look. Guys, I found this clip of Mina talking about personnel groupings and stuff like that with the Ravens, and specifically dealing with the offensive line. And she almost said the exact same thing we've been saying here on the Wunderkind Show. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio, and then we're going to break it down. Because I think not only does she make a good point, it's the exact same point that I've been trying to hammer home to you guys. So without further ado, let's go see what Miss Mina Kimes had to say about the Ravens run game.
What I love about this emphasis about the Ravens using multiple extra offensive linemen, Dan, is it cuts to what I think is the core question for this game, which is, can the Ravens play or make the Bills play a way they don't want to play?
Right.
So the Bills have faced 34 snaps this season of teams using 6 offensive line. Over half of the time, they match that with their nickel personnel. If they try to play nickel personnel against the Baltimore Ravens, doing what Dan just said, buddy? Taron Johnson is maybe the best run defending nickel or one of them in football.
Yep.
Taron Johnson ain't gonna stop that. So then the Ravens can do what they did in the last matchup. The first few drives before things got out of hand, they didn't use 6 offensive linemen. They were living in 21, 22 personnel.
Yep.
And then when the Bills put an extra linebacker on the field, they were throwing on them. And I really think that's going to be the case this time. I would not be surprised, Dan, if at one point in this game they come out with 6 offensive linemen and then Lamar Jackson throws the ball. I would be ready for that if I'm Buffalo.
Guys, tell me where you heard that before. Welcome to the Wunderkind Show. Listen, let me tell you something right now. This is the exact reason. See how she broke it down? Because sometimes, I make a lot of jokes. So sometimes people are not going to, they take what I say with a grain of salt. This is exactly the reason why I said with a team like this, to get a true 3-down back, power back, that can take it the distance. I can go the distance. You remember that one from Hercules? It would turn this team into another monster, another form, as some might say, that the league is not ready for. Because the league barely could handle a running game when it was totally focused on Lamar leading the charge in the running game. They were like, bro, this is too hard. Like, the only thing we can do is try to beat him up. Hopefully that throws him off. That's about it. They had the biggest problems trying to stop that, much less even slow it down. You substantiate the running game and strengthen it by adding a back, even in his decline. Because let's be real. He's 31? Yeah. He ain't no spring chicken no more. But he still got tread on the tires. He still has some gas in his tank. So what ends up happening is he can still give you what he was giving there before. And now he doesn't have to carry the weight of the entire offense. This is exactly what I was trying to say. You have Patrick Ricard, who is a mammoth of a man. You have all 4 of your linemen, with the exception of Linderbaum, are, dare I say, and after say pause, huge. And I think huge is an understatement. Because Faleta is like 6'7", 6'8", 350, almost 400 pounds. And that's our guard. That's the guard. So then it starts to come like, okay, all these guys are starting to run at me. And I still got to deal with Patrick Ricard somewhere. So here goes the question. Because remember, she said 6 offensive linemen, which she could be talking about putting Patrick Ricard on the field. So you got 5 linemen, Patrick Ricard, right? That's 6 slots. Okay? You have 5 other slots. You have Lamar's going to take up one of them, right? You got Derrick Henry's going to take up one. So at least 3 other slots. So your tight ends and a receiver. So you want to run 2 and 1 tight end, or do you want to run 2 tight ends and 1 receiver? Now, You got a whole bunch of guys on the field that can block everybody all the way up. So your tight ends can block. So that those safeties, those corners are gonna have to come down. They're pretty much daring the corners to come down and make a tackle. They're saying, yeah, you, the little one, the little skinny one, 150 pounds, come in. Cause like, oh, there you are, come here. You remember Waterboy was like, oh, where are you? Where are you up? There you are. That's literally the run scheme. Pick out the weak link and make everybody block everybody else and make the weak link have to come down and make the play to stop Derrick Henry. Or fill the hole with Patrick Ricard running through it first, then Derrick Henry. Good luck. You're like, yo. And that's where the problems start to arise for these teams that's having to go. That's why I try to tell everybody, I said that, listen, I already told y'all, I have a feeling how this game is going to go. And I think there's going to be some weird name from the Ravens scoring touchdowns. I'm going to leave it for my predictions because I know people like to watch my predictions and stuff like that. But I'll give you a snippet. One snippet. Patrick Ricard is going to score in this game. Yeah. Patrick Ricard is going to score in this game. Letting y'all know this now. If you don't think he won't, if you don't think he will or whatever else like that, fine. Whatever. I'm telling y'all. Patrick Ricard will get a touchdown in this game. And there's multiple factors why, and I'm going to explain it in my prediction show. But I'm telling y'all, the Bills, y'all better be watching out. When I said that they're going to turn you into Buffalo Wings, it's because when the Ravens look at the Bills, they look at them like food. You ever look at like, I don't know how many of you guys have been in fights and stuff like that. And you see somebody that really can't take you. Or matter of fact, let me even say fights. Because some of y'all didn't grow up like that, right? Let's say like basketball. And you saw somebody on the court, and you're like, who they got guarding me? Him? Food! Like that. Like, that's the mindset that the Ravens have towards the Bills. The Bills are a talented team. Make no mistake about it. Josh Allen's a top 3 quarterback in the league. Make no mistake about it. But it's something when, and I kept saying this, when you build the perfect team around a special talent. And even though we're not perfect, as soon as they added Derrick Henry, it's like finding that puzzle piece that's at the end. And it's like, oh man, that's the edge. I can connect everything else to it now. And that's exactly what this has done. Mina Kimes is speaking facts. Facts. I'm telling y'all, the Buffalo Bills are going to get run over. It's going to be, and people are going to look at it and say, oh my gosh, are you guys serious? They don't have the personnel to stop Baltimore, truthfully speaking. Because Baltimore is going to say, okay, we'll run on you. But Buffalo wants to be a nickel. That's what they want to do. They want to be a nickel. Problem is, we'll run down the throats of nickel. So that's like, okay, we have to put an extra linebacker on the field. Problem is that Lamar will throw to the backs, Justice Hill, to your tight ends, Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely. And then you still have to try to fill those gaps, for Derrick Henry and Patrick Ricard. So that's, bro, so you don't know where, like, you can think, oh, this might be a pass play. Oh, no, it's not. And you turn your head, and you're getting punched right in the mouth. And then it's like, oh, crap. Now everyone's flowing one way. You're thinking, okay, it's going to flow right, and it's actually a dive. You know what I'm saying? It's going right up the middle. And then just like the other day, like, Lamar was going to take it to the outside. Everyone thought it, and the Steelers read that Lamar kept the ball. Amazing fake from him. And he takes the ball and goes like that and gives it back to him. And all the 3 different Steelers pull towards Lamar. And then the dive, which is Derrick Henry, goes straight up that middle. It parts like the Red Sea, and the Ravens let their people go. And then he's hitting his head on the goalpost. And everyone's just like, oh my gosh, how can he keep doing this? That's what they got to worry about. Because it's not just about stopping Henry. It's about trying to stop the run game. It's in its entirety. Passing to Justice Hill is an extension of the run game. That little short pop passes and stuff like that. An extension of the run game. And then you have to worry about Lamar. So what are you going to do? Say we're all going to flow to stop Derrick Henry and leave Lamar Jackson open? Or God forbid, flow down and leave the tight ends open? Y'all must want to see the Ravens put up 40-45 in this game. Even with the cold and the wind. I'm telling y'all. I think I'm joking. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with Mina Kimes? Do you think she's speaking facts? Do you think she's speaking truth? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. Because I think she's speaking not only facts. I think that this is going to be very prevalent for the Buffalo Bills. I think they're going to come to the realization that we just don't match up well against them. But like I said, as always, this is an episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. I know we get down, we have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness, one of your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is Money Time, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This your host, Nectar, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah!
Finish him, Daddy.
80s babies, unite!